This week on the Whiskey Tornado, I tell you guys my top 5 bourbons of 2020 so far. Hey guys, welcome back to the Whiskey Tornado. I am so excited to share with you my 5 favorite bourbons of 2020 so far. Some of these you can still find on the shelf, so run out and grab these, bunker some. Break these out at special occasions. There have been some amazing bourbons coming out this year already, so I wanted to just share a quick list with you guys, tell you what to run out and try to find if you can. These bourbons are in no particular order. We're gonna reveal them by price. So in the number 5 spot goes to Elijah Craig B520. If you guys saw my review on this, I absolutely loved it. The nose got one of the, I think I might have even put the nose as perfect on this. The palate was like a 0.9 out of 1. The finish was forever. This is everything you could want in a bourbon and more. And I think I got it for $55, which is just insane for a 12-year-old barrel proof. You cannot go wrong with Elijah Craig products. And Elijah Craig has been knocking it out of the park this year. Those that know me know I love Stag Jr. This year, Elijah Craig has been outdoing Buffalo Trace with their Stag Jr. releases. Both releases this year have been amazing from Elijah Craig. And that leads me to my number 4 spot, same distillery. Again, these are in no particular order. We're just revealing them by price. That's Elijah Craig A120. This has been one of my favorite batches of Elijah Craig ever. These both got the same score when I rated them, but I would probably give the edge to A120 because it has a berry note, like a raspberry note that I just absolutely love. I can pick this out blind. That raspberry note's so prevalent to me, and it's a higher proof even. The A120 is 68.3 or 136.6 proof. B520 is 127.2 proof. Both are amazing offerings for under $60. These are a steal and must buys in 2020. All right, moving on to the number 3 spot. We are going with Remus 4 Series. Remus is distilled in Indiana. This is MGP juiced. I'm sure they're picking their honey barrels. This particular offering, the number 4, is it's a 2008 bourbon, 77% of a 2008 bourbon, 21% rye, and 23% of a 2008 bourbon, that's 36% rye. This is a caramel sweet oak bomb. It is so delicious. It's sweet. It's easy to drink. I can't stop drinking this stuff. It goes down so easy. My only knock on this bottle was the finish is a little tannic because of that 12-year-old bourbon. But other than that, these are fantastic, and I definitely have some of these bunkered away. So my number 3 spot, Remus Reserve. All right, in the number 2 spot, moving up a little bit in price, we have Sam Houston 14. The thing about this bottle is it's only 98 proof, and it's so much flavor packed in that 98 proof. Again, not super challenging to drink like the Elijah Craigs, but just easy, full of flavor. You get a great cherry note in there, caramels, apples. It's just a delicious bourbon that you cannot go wrong with. I love the uniqueness of it. I love that there's batches per state, only a couple batches per state. Very limited product, but I didn't have a hard time finding these. I don't think many people were hunting them too hard, but as the word gets out on Sam Houston 14, they're gonna be harder and harder to find. This bottle retails for about $119. All right, in my number 1 spot, and so far for me, this is my favorite bourbon of 2020. For those that follow me, this is probably no surprise. It is Wild Turkey 17-year bottled in bond. This is one of the most unique bourbons I've ever had in my life. The texture of it, it's only 50 proof, but it's got such a good mouthfeel. The 17 years in an alligator char barrel brought just insane cherry notes along with some clove, some medicinal cherry notes like cherry pie, clove, baking spices. It is just fantastic. This is one that I've said many times I don't think everyone's gonna like. This is more of a Scotch drinker's bourbon because it's so complex. This is one you can just sit down with. You can nose it, smell it, taste it for hours and hours. It's that good. It's so delicious. If you ever see a bottle of this, pick it up. Do not pass these up. Only thing about these, they retail for about, you probably pick them up for $175 to $200. So a little bit more expensive. Actually, it's very expensive for a bourbon. This is a special occasion bourbon, one I only drink on my birthday or my daughter's birthday or Christmas. But it also happens to be bottled the year my daughter was born, so it's extra special to me. So that is my list, my top 5 bourbons of 2020 so far. This year has been amazing for me with bourbon. They have came out with so many good releases, but these 5 are just amazing. All right, guys, thank you for all the support. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to hang out with our bourbon crew on our Patreon page, the link is in the description below. We would love to have you join us there to get updates on new videos coming out, tastings we do. I'm going to be sending a tasting to all my Patreons. We're going to do a tasting via Zoom. So if you want to get in on any of that, early access to merchandise, that kind of thing, join us on Patreon. Thank you so much for the support, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers, guys.